The simple trick to get wealthy in the markets. I'm going to share it with you. Stay to the end of the video. All right, then you can click my promo code. Dial 1-800-BEN SHAPIRO. Get rich. Promo code Pablo, and you can get rich too. Yeah, I have to make fun of Ben Shapiro because promo code this, promo code that, promo code glasses, promo code pens, promo code this stuff. Anyway, this is my man. What do we call him? We'll call him Nyland. Nyland, I just made that up. Nyland, it's pretty good, huh? We'll call him Nyland. Nyland emails me, and look, nothing wrong with Nyland. He's not a rocket scientist, if you know what I'm saying. Just regular dude, and watch what happens. Here's old Nyland. Here's his. He was down 35%. I'm sure he said, I got to get out of the markets. Look, he started right here. Look at these shares he started in Pennsylvania Mutual Fund, Fidelity Low Price, Fidelity Contra Fund, Exxon Corp. He had all these shares in those funds. But he's down 35%. But wait, his shares went up? Wait, shares went from 3,331 to 3,641? Went up? What? But the price went down! Look, it went from 1082 to 694. He's down 35%. Look, he had 191. Now he's only got 132. Actually, the interesting thing of that, let's take my trusty calculator. We're going to take 191 minus 132 divided by, that's 59,000 bucks. He's down 59,000 bucks. Divided by 191. He's down 30.1%. Interesting. But it says 35.5 here. What's the difference? Well, because he actually added to his portfolio. That's why the Dalbar study, you might hear where you say, oh, investors are worse than their investments. It's not this time-weighted returns, man. How much money are you putting in? Your cash flow weighted returns. They call all kinds of different things. But when you're putting money in, guess what? You're not getting hit as much as you are here because we're adding to it. So his real return, if you will, in terms of dollar bill versus dollar bill was negative 30.9%. His return from top to bottom was negative 35, but the pain was lessened. So let's take a look at what my man's got here. So he's got, let's do something here. We're going to put Royce PA Mutual Fund. He got 36,000 schmackaroonies in there. We got Fidelity. I'll hang tight. I'll do it, and then you can come back. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put basically 25% in Pennsylvania Mutual Fund. That's a Royce Pennsylvania Mutual Fund. Fidelity Low Price Stock Fund, Fidelity Contra Fund, and Exelon stock. And we're not going to add anything to it. He had about 132,000 schmackaroonies in there. And we're going to fast forward and see what it's worth today. We're going to analyze portfolio. We're not going to rebalance. And he's got, what, 678,000 bucks? Wow. So let's put it in 190. We'll even start with 200,000 schmackaroonies, and we'll start in 2007. Shall we? Yes, we shall. In 2007. And that's without adding anything to it. Josh, how can that be? Can that be? I got $776,000 when I had basically $200,000 at the beginning of 2007. Then we had, well, we can even say 2008. Let's do 2008. Never mind, because 2007 wasn't that bad until October. 2008. Oh, my lands, I got 673,000 bucks. Now, what if I added, we'll just add 10,000 bucks a year for simplicity. We'll hit cash flows, contribute fixed amount, 10,000 schmackaroonies a year, and we'll increase that by, well, I guess we'll just increase it by inflation, shall we? Yes, we shall. And I don't want to rebalance. We're going to not well, let's just leave it there. So, okay, we'll just rebalance. For giggles and poops. What? 1.1 million schmackaroonies? Wow. How could that be? I mean, he's got to be a freaking magic, man. This guy's got to know something that you and I don't know, right? Rylan? What do I call him? Rylan? I think you call him Rylan. So check this out. Want to see something funny? So we got Ryan, or Rylan? What the hell did I call the first guy? I can't remember. Rylan, I think. Rylan and Shrim. Shim. There you go. Shim. There you go. Rylan and Shrim. Shim. Here's my man, Shim. There we go. Shim. Because they said I could use their stuff, but I didn't ask to use their name because I said it's going to be anonymous. That's fine. And by the way, I'm going to do another video on an index annuity, my man. We'll call him, what do we call this guy? Anyway, my man up in New Hampshire. New Hampshire. We'll call him Patty. Patty, because Patty Wagon. My man up in New Hampshire. he sent me his index annuity, and I said, "Ooh, that was, again, does it look great relative to something else you could possibly get? No. Does it look horrible relative to something else you could possibly get? No. Does it get the job done? 100%. I'll share that with you in another video I do later on, so stay tuned. So here's my man Shim. You can see what 204,000 in the S&P 500 is now worth 655. 101,000 in the, that's his cost basis. It's now worth 300. Long term, it's limited tax. He sold his house, so he dumped it all in here basically. And you can see the money market has no cost. The cost basis in the money market is going to be the same as the value by and large. It won't be off by a couple bucks. Here's because the stocks, the bonds took it on the chin last year in 2022, but okay. This is just a sales home. 117 in small cap, 281, 190 in the international. You can see international hasn't done much relative to these other things. Look at that. 190 in international is only worth 243. 200 in S&P is worth 655, which might give you some indication that maybe we should revisit putting some money in international just because it has so underperformed. Anyway, and by the way, this is a brokerage account, all right? So the cost basis on this brokerage account has been increasing every year because of dividends and capital gains. No capital gains. The dividends are right there. Probably not much in dividends here. But anyway, there's the dividends and capital gains that these guys pay out have been increasing the cost basis. So we'll just, for simplicity, we'll say put 200,000 bucks in here. I guarantee you put less than that, but let's say it's now worth more than 3 times what he put in. Or 2.5 times, whatever it is. 200,000 now worth 655. 100,000 is worth 300,000. What did my man Shim do? And Shim is just a blue collar guy. Let's just put it this way: he's just a blue collar guy. He ain't a freaking rocket scientist. You know what I'm saying? Good guy. He knows how to manage money. You know how he got rich in the market. So how much is this account worth? Oh, by the way, it's a brokerage account. So I can't figure all this out. It's a lot of money. I don't know how much it is. I can't calculate in my head. You know the best thing about this, guys? Check this out. Capital gain, long-term capital gains, qualified dividends, tax-free. All that's tax-free. Tax exempt, tax-free, tax-free, tax-free. As long as he keeps his income at the 12% tax bracket, all tax-free. So the question we had is, when should he take Social Security? And I said, why? Because he's single. I said, why don't you just wait until at least you're on Medicare, because we want you to get the cheap Obamacare stuff. But he's hardly going to have any taxes to pay because all that's in a brokerage account, not even an IRA. And that's worth more than $1 million. My man Rylan was worth more than $1 million. These are just regular dudes. All they did is they plugged. They plugged. Shim paid off his house. He worked with his hands for a living, paid off his house, and he just plugged. Just plugged some more. That's how you get rich. And rich is relative. $1 million to me is rich. Might not be to you. That's fine. But I can't retire unless I have 3 times that. You got a spending problem there, buddy. You got a spending problem. Easy. So promo code was go to 1-800-BEN SHAPIRO, promo code Pablo, and you can save 50% off or more on. I find that funny. I find it funny. You might not. Oh, why are you so bad on Ben Shapiro? Because I hate the corporatist Republicans. I hate the warmonger. It's too strong. I despise the warmongers. Enough of war, dude. Only thing that ruins wealth is war. That's just a fact. And if you say inflation ruins wealth, I got to do another video on that too, but I probably won't do it today because I don't like doing 3 videos a day. 2 videos are usually enough. All right. Love your thoughts. We'll see you.